Okay, we are going to do these. You can make sure that your answers are correct. Remember, our goal is to not use a calculator, so we do have to make sure that we're doing it the best we can. I will show you how to type things that might help you so that you can type them as you're working so that we have them lined up correctly. So, Alyssa's parents gave birth to twins and named them Betty and Debbie. When they were first born, Debbie weighed 5.2 pounds and was 21.5 inches tall, and Betty weighed 6.3 pounds. How much did the babies weigh in total? Well, the first thing that I need to do is I need to make sure that I know which information to use. And since they're asking what they weigh, the only numbers that I have to deal with are these two. So I'm going to type 5.2 and I'm going to press enter. So I need to push a little bit of space over here because I want them lined up. So 5.2 plus 6.3. If you want to make it look proper, you make sure that you underline and then you go to the next and turn off the underline. I'm going to start on this side. 2 plus 3 is 5. And 5 plus 6 is 11. So if you were writing, my suggestion would be to write this on a piece of paper and then try to record it to this, because if you have to carry, it's a little bit hard to work backwards. So there's the answer to that one. Your complete sentence: the babies weighed 11.5 pounds in total. All right, let's try the next one. I'm going to read. Michael rode his bicycle to a farm that sells baskets of mangoes for $7.42 each and baskets of oranges for $6.26 each and a bag for 8 cents. Michael decided to buy a basket of mangoes and a basket of oranges, and he needed a bag to carry them. So using my pencil, which you guys should be able to do on a piece of paper, I would write $7.42, $6.20, making sure that I'm lining up those decimals. And this one is trying to confuse you. So make sure that you put your 8 cents. Okay. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. This is 6, 7. Put my decimal point, and 7 plus 6 is 13. Now the question will be, how do we type this? So to show me that you did your work, you're going to put 7.42. I go back over here and make sure I have a little bit of space. 7.42, space, 6 and 20 tenths. Now I can type my plus and $0.08. Press enter. I'm going to check to see what my answer was. You guys would use your piece of paper to check what your answer was. And it is $13.70. If you want to be extra fancy, please make sure that you put your little underline there to show what you added. And you answer it with words. Michael needed $13.70 for his purchase. All right, we have another problem. Nathan is wondering which pair of shoes he should wear to be tall enough to ride the roller coaster at Mall of America this weekend. His favorite ride requires 4.5 feet tall. Nathan is 3.99 feet tall. With his baseball cap, he is 0.2 inches taller. Will his tennis shoes with soles that are 0.35 inches tall make him tall enough for the ride? So this gives me a lot of information. This is our goal. So we need to find out if it adds up to this. But we're going to say how tall he is, plus his hat, plus his shoes. So 3.99, and then 0.02 for his hat, 0.35 for his shoes. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 5 is the 16. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Carry that 1. So $4, or not $4, he's 4 feet, 0.36 inches tall. He will not be tall enough. So typing the work, I'm going to put a couple of spaces. I'm going to put how tall he is, 3.99. And a couple of spaces for his hat, 0.02. And then I put my plus. I put his shoes is 0.35. I'm trying to make sure that they're aligned. Oh, don't do whatever I just did there. All right, decimals are lined up. My total, I'm looking at my piece of paper, was 4.36, 4 and 36 hundredths. So 436, this little underline. And now I have to answer my word problem with words. Nathan will not be tall enough to ride. He is 4.36, not 4.5 feet tall. So there is the answer to that one. Last problem. Erase what I've got. Erin rode her bike 3.5 on Monday. She rode her bike 2.5 on Wednesday and 5.12 on Saturday. How far did she ride her bike in all 3 days? So I'm going to start by typing this time. Maybe. There we go. So, put my spaces. She wrote 3.5. Space. 2.75. Now I'm looking, I'm noticing mine, it's not lined up. So I'm fixing to make sure that those decimals are lined up. So this one needs an extra 0. You see that? 2 places past the decimal. This is 2 places past the decimal. I can put my plus, and she wrote 5.12. I do not know why it is doing that. So hopefully, yeah, lined up as best I could. 0 plus 5 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Gonna go in the front to make sure I have my spaces over here. There's the 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 1 more is 13, so I'll put the 3. And the decimal point should go there. So I'm trying to make sure everything's lined up as best as I can. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 5 more is 10. So it's not as easy to do when you're on the computer, but I want to make sure that you have some way to show me that you need to line up the decimals. And again, if mine is not beautiful, but you've got something. So we have reviewed how to add decimals, subtract decimals, read word problems, and utilize the information. I know that a word problem always requires words in order to answer our question. So the end of number 4 is Erin rode her bike 10 and 37 hundredths miles in the 3 days. That should be it. You guys can go ahead and turn this in when you're finished.